Let me introduce myself first. My name is Azwan, and today I will present my final exam. It explains the five principles of democracy along with the example that support and contradict them. Let's get started. Number one, participation. The principle of participation is very important because the true democracy can only be achieved if all members are actively involved in the decision-making process. By giving members the opportunity to elect leader and express their opinion, the club becomes more inclusive and reflects the will of majority. This also increases members' sense of belonging and responsibility for the club's sustainability. Example of the support: as a member of an environmental community, I actively participate in monthly meeting and always provide input on the greening program. I also encourage other members to participate in the election of the community leader so that our voice truly represent our common interests. Example of violation: in a student organization I was once part of, only a handful of people consistently attend meeting and make decision, while many other members were not involved at all. This result in decision that did not adequately represent all members and cause dissatisfaction. Number two, equality. Equality in giving each member an equal vote is the cornerstone of democracy. Cornerstone of democracy. This principle prevent the domination of certain groups and ensure the decision taken truly represent the interests of all members. Without equality, democracy can turn into oligarchy or tyranny of majority. Example of support: in a group project at university, I ensured that every member had equal opportunity to share ideas and contribute, regardless of background or position. We use simple voting to determine the next step so that all voices were valued. Example of violation: in the high school, I observed preferential treatment toward certain students deemed favored by teachers, resulting in their voice and opinions being given more weight than those of other students. This causes unfairness and diminish student motivation to learn. Number three, accountability. Accountability ensures that administration and director act in the best interest of members and do not abuse their power. With clear accountability, members can monitor and evaluate the performance of their leaders, thereby increasing trust and legitimacy of the leadership within the club. Example of support: when when entrusted with the role of even committee chair, I always report progress and budget use transparently to all committee members. I also welcome criticism and suggestion openly to improve our performance. Example of violation is in a social organization I joined, the board never provide clear financial reports to member. When question when question arouse, they they tend to avoid them and fail to provide adequate explanation, leading to the suspicious and distrust. Number four is transparency. Transparency is a key to preventing corruption and abuse power. When all process and decision are made openly, member can understand the basis for decision and feel confident that there are no hidden issues that could harm the club. This also strengthens the integrity of the organization. Supporting example is in the sport community I am part of, all major decisions such as equipment purchase and fund usage are openly announced through group chats and regular meetings, so all members know what is happening and can provide input. Example of violation: in organization I once participated in, important decisions were made without notifying other members, and there were even backroom deals between some board members. This made members feel disappointed and lost trust. Number five, proper use of power. This principle emphasize that power is a trust that must be used for the common good, not for personal gain. Prohibiting the withdrawal of money from the club's accounts or the exploitation of position for personal gain maintains the morality and trust member in the management. It also prevents conflicts of interest that could damage the club's reputation. Example of compliance. As a secretary of a club, I I always ensure that no club funds are used for personal gain and that all expenses are recorded neatly. I also remind other administrators to maintain integrity in carrying out their duties. Example of non-compliance. I once witnessed a board member using the club funds for personal purpose, such as paying personal expenses or purchasing item unrelated to the club activities. This caused conflict, and ultimately the board member was held accountable. That concludes my presentation for the final exam. I apologize for any error in wording or technical issues in my PowerPoint presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.